Hey, that's how I'm feeling. Y'all remember this, right?
Around we go.
Countless Vaughn.
Yo, put your hands up. Put your hands up.
That's how I'm feeling right now, man.
Put your hands up. Around we go.
Red Dress Store. Rest in peace, Lamont Bentley. You heard?
The name is Q from Queens. Getting money any means. Getting cream. So me and Hakeem could green.
I'ma let
with
this
the lights
ride.
on high beam. Mad face rims. Forehead camouflage and Tim.
Everybody is Chubb.
Trying to save up to get the Benz. The 6 coupe. I'm laid back like Snoop. Counting loot. Yo, shorty with the braids is cute. That's my word. Trying to get dough.
This shit could have been a hit.
Around we go. Around we go. Yeah. Come on.
I'm turning the energy up, man.
Around we go. Yeah. Put your hands up.
Next up an episode in a minute.
Put your hands up.
I apologize. Sorry for the wait. You heard?
Around we go.
Yeah. Everybody Hates Chubb's podcast, man. Episode 10. Hey, that's just how I'm feeling right now, man. Why can't we get back to the 90s type of things, man? I ain't gonna lie, the 90s, when them old heads, I guess they ain't old heads now, because I guess I'm going old too, but when them niggas said that the 90s era was the greatest era, man, that was the golden era of this rap shit, of this hip-hop, this R&B shit, man, them niggas wasn't lying, man. You don't hear shit like that no more, man. Like, why can't we get back to the 90s side of things, man, where you can just punch a nigga in the face and not have to worry about a nigga gonna go get the gun and smoke you, man. I mean, I'm sure you had to worry about that back then, but nowadays you punch a nigga in the face, man, it's automatic. You gotta know he gonna go get the burner, man. It's a different day and age, man. Niggas they killing for fun out here, for real, man. Why can't we just get back to the 90s, man, when they was dancing in the club, man, dancing with niggas, man, and doing the WAP and all that other shit, man. Now motherfuckers is just straight twerking on dick and shit like that. That's all these bitches know. That's the only dance move these bitches know. Is a twerk and a motherfucking dance off TikTok. You don't see them in the club busting it up like that no more, man. I'm just trying to get back to the 90s side of things, man. So that's how I was feeling, man. That's going to be my new intro. I don't know, just for this episode. I might switch it up. I might not. Who cares? I can do what I want. Everybody Hates Chubb's podcast, man. I've been meaning to drop an episode, man, but you know, life be getting in the way and shit, bro. Like, I've been on the road, you know, a nigga on that CDL shit, a nigga on that trucker shit, man. So a nigga been on the road, a nigga been out of town. I've been in Chirac, I've been making moves and shit like that. So, you know, I know a couple episodes ago I was talking a lot of shit. Well, I'm going to be dropping it every week, every this, that, and the third. And, you know, I really want to, but I mean, I'm sorry. Life is in the way, y'all. But as long as y'all rocking with me, I'm going to be rocking with y'all. I promise you, it just took me 2 hours to fix the audio settings on my computer. Like, this shit was literally got me blowed right now. And I was definitely on some, man, let me get the fuck off of here and go play the game or something like that. But I said, no, I can't do that. I got to drop my podcast. I got to let the people know I'm still active and I ain't never stopping. So I'm like, you know, I just thugged it out for fucking 2 hours figuring out this fucking audio interface, trying to get my shit back together. So, but everything is good now, man. I see that we moving, man. We back. Everybody Hates Chubb's podcast, man. Yeah, anybody that want, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to drop these episodes as often as I could. Life is in the way. I'm on some CDL shit. Anybody out there that's listening to this shit that want to get on the CDL wave like me, man, fuck with me, holla at me. Y'all know my Instagram, y'all know my Twitter, y'all know my socials, man. And I'm gonna put you on, and you gonna get money, and I'm gonna get money for putting you on to the company I'm with. You heard? We all gonna eat, baby. That's how it is, man. If I eat, you eat. If you eat, I eat. Believe that. But yeah, man, and I'm gonna keep it real. We gonna start it off like this. I'm on this motherfucking podcast because I didn't win the 1.2 billion in the lottery. Like, that's the reason why I'm on it. I wanted to hit that lotto, man, and drop one last one. I was having dreams of that shit, man, but just like everybody else, a nigga lost that shit. So it's like, yeah, we back in business, back to the regular shit, man. And I be feeling like, yo, you know, I'm not a nigga that got lottery dreams. This is probably my second time in my entire life that I ever played the lottery. I think the lottery is a bunch of bullshit, honestly. Like, I feel like that shit is fixed. You don't never see a hood nigga hitting the lottery. I know millions of hood niggas from all different ages, from 21 to 85. Everybody in the hood playing the lottery. I ain't never see no nigga from no hood and no city ever smack the lottery. It's always these these country motherfuckers on the outskirts that's getting the money. I always feel like this shit is low-key kind of rigged, for real, for real. You know, I don't never feel like it's... You never seen a hood nigga win. If y'all seen a hood nigga win for millions of dollars in the hood that was in poverty, please let me know, because I've never seen it before. And that's the reason why I be thinking like, yo, this lottery shit is fixed. But, and I never play it. I'm more of a gambler. I'm a blackjack ass nigga. But when I hear 1.2 billion, yeah, I gotta put $10 towards that. Fuck it. And I guess that's how they get motherfuckers. I guess that's the scheme of the shit. But when I hear 1.2 billion, not million, billion, yeah, I gotta put $10 towards this shit and get a couple plays in, man. It's no question about that. But I lost, so fuck the lottery. Don't gamble, kids. That's just whack. I just wanted to start off by saying that. Let me see. I got a couple topics today, man. And like I said, I ain't dropped in like 2-3 weeks, so a lot of shit done happened, and so I'm gonna go over some shit that, I mean, I guess in this new age, you know, everything be so quick, so microwave. I guess y'all might think some of the shit is old, but I just want to talk about the topics that I saved in my phone, and I want to talk about the shit I want to talk about, and I'm going to give y'all my insight on this shit, man. I ain't got no choice but to be dropping these motherfucking podcasts and doing the shit, because my city, Pittsburgh, man, we falling all the way off, man. The city is falling all the way off, you know. They keep shutting down all of our clubs, all of our nightlife. I suggest anybody that listens to this, just don't come here for the nightlife, man. If you're going to come visit your family, go to a little punk-ass Steelers game or something. But as far as the nightlife for black people, it's over here, man. They just shut down Foxtail, a little day party spot where all the niggas be going to, because a little shorty was squirting in there. I don't understand how you going to shut down the spot. They called it a state of emergency and all of that. How you gonna shut down the spot because the shorty was squirting? I mean, she was trying to get the party popping. What the fuck is going on? And see, what kills me about the city, right? They'll shut down a black club because a bitch was squirting, right? But they won't shut down none of these white bars when these white boys be out there fighting and shit be going crazy. And that's what the whole reason why I'm pissed off at the city and I'm ready to move the fuck out of here. We got some clubs and we got a lot of bars that niggas go to. And it's always a shooting. It's always a murder. Niggas is getting laid out at the bar. For real, outside the bar. Niggas is getting their taco busted. But them spots never get shut down. Nobody's shutting the spots down when niggas is getting murdered in the streets. But the second a bitch pull her pussy out and pour some water down her pussy and squirt for the crowd, now it's a state of emergency. Now they got to shut the spot down and all this crazy shit going on. It's like, yo, man, Pittsburgh, we really getting on some real bullshit, man, and I'm not fucking with it at all, man. That's why I'm doing this CDL shit. You know, I'm on my trucker shit. I'm on the road with it to get the fuck out of here, bro, because this shit, it just ain't for a real nigga like me no more, man. I'm tired of the bullshit, man. These fucking these Caucasian people in the city, man, they on some bullshit, man. So we ain't fucking with it, man. I feel like we need to stop. Anybody from Pittsburgh listening to this, I feel like we need to ban the South Side. We done with East Carson Street, y'all. They don't want us down there. If they don't want us down there, then fuck them. We ain't spending our money down there. We done with East Carson Street. Period. Fuck all that, man. Let me get into some other topics, some hip hop topics, man. Gillian Ross, man. I know that this is a few weeks old, but I felt like speaking on it because it shows you the real versus the fake. It shows you the leaders versus the motherfuckers that's brainwashed. Now, Gilly the Kid then came out of nowhere and wanted to start a beef with Ross. I guess because Ross left a little funny comment on the Shade Room or something. You know, that's what all these niggas do, including these rich rap niggas. You know, everybody got a motherfucking joke, and he left a little comment or whatever. And I guess it had Gilly in his panties and whatever. You know what I'm saying? It had Gilly acting like a girl. So Gilly go on his podcast, Gilly the Kid, Willie the Squid. You heard what Wayne said. He go on his podcast and he start trying to clown Ross because Ross owns cows. He said, what type of real nigga owns a cow or buys a cow? What? What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Nigga, if I was rich like Ross, I would buy a motherfucking cow too. It ain't about stunting. See, that's why how you know Gilly is washed and he interviewing too many young niggas and they got his head fucked up. It ain't about stunting. It's about generational wealth. You know what he can do with that cow now? He can, he can milk them. He can kill them. He can birth. I'm sure the plan is to birth more cows and start a farm, start a business, generational wealth. There's nothing wrong with buying something that ain't Gucci or Louis or a fucking chain. These niggas be having it fucked up out here, and I just thought that he was just one of the corniest niggas for trying to clown a man for trying to create generational wealth. It doesn't make sense to me. You niggas be so lost in this motherfucking shade room shit. Everything that's not a fucking chain, Gucci, Louis, or designer or a fucking car is something to rip on. The man made an investment. What the fuck what's funny about that? What's there to rip on about that? Like, these niggas be so lost, and I'm ashamed because Gilly's an old nigga. Gilly old. How does that not compute in your brain? And see, that's the reason why Gilly the Kid's career is where his career is at. No music career is super dead and doing podcasting, and Ross is still one of them niggas in the game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they're around the same age, if Ross ain't even older than them. That's the reason why these niggas don't be having no foresight. These niggas be stupid for real. They dumbass niggas. I'm sorry to say it, but that's just the truth. The nigga want to play basketball all day, but you don't want to talk about investing the millions. That's because he ain't got them. And I ain't knocking him because, nigga, I ain't got them either. But don't knock a millionaire for doing for trying to make more millions. What type of dumbass shit is that? When I seen that, it just blew me, bro. Like, a lot of these niggas is lost out here. So, Gilly the Kid, man, you got to hold this L, man. And you really want some Charlemagne shit. You the donkey of the day for making that statement and making that comment and thinking that it was cool, thinking it was funny, thinking it was making some jokes. You sound like an idiot. I'm sorry to say. You sound like a straight fucking goofy. Then you got the goofies in the comments laughing, not understanding. And that be the reason why niggas is broke. That be the reason why niggas can't understand how do these niggas get this money like this. It's about bossing up. It's about generational wealth. It's about flipping. Just because he ain't trying to invest in some shoes or a car or a chain, he's investing in a farm. What the fuck is wrong with that? Niggas is bozos, man. But yeah, I had to speak on that. I know that's a little old in the media or whatever, but when I seen that shit threw me off. So I immediately put it in my notes in my phone. I said, yeah, I got to speak on that because that's some weird ass shit to try to clown a man over because he bought a cow. What? You ain't got no acres to put no cow on, so you wouldn't understand. You know what I'm saying? And you don't got the foresight. You don't got the mental. You don't understand. Niggas be goofy, man. I hope the kids ain't listening to Gilly the Kid, man, because obviously he wants to promote violence and he wants to promote, shooting, robbing, stealing, drug dealing. He don't want to promote generational wealth, what Ross is doing. Anybody that knock Rick Ross, to me, is a goofy. If you really look at his character and look at the things he's been doing the last few years with the car show and just look at his Instagram and see how much he gives back, I mean, to me, that's a real nigga. That's a stand-up guy. That's a real man. Fuck a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's a stand-up guy. So it's like, I just don't understand why niggas want to come at the real ones. That's the brainwash mentality out here. They come at the real niggas and then they salute the faggot niggas. They salute the loser niggas. They salute the bums on the street that's on the corner still. They salute that. They salute the trap house shit. But you don't want to salute a nigga that's trying to make a farm and trying to get money a different way. Fuck out of here, goofball. NBA Youngboy, man. NBA Youngboy got found not guilty, man. Now, there's a lot of these young niggas in the rap game now. The rap game is completely different than how it used to be. It's a lot of young niggas out here, man. And I'm going to keep it real. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm a 90s baby, man. I'm still stuck in the 90s. I'm still listening to Tupac and Nas and Old Hove and shit like that. But I do fuck with the new age. I ain't no fucking washed up ass nigga. I do know what the fuck is going on out here. But I say all of that to say, I'm a fan of NBA Youngboy, man. I fuck with NBA Youngboy. I like his message, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that knows me knows I love Pac, and, I wouldn't say this if I honestly didn't believe it. To me, he give me a little Tupac vibe, man. The nigga real, he's standing on business. He don't give a fuck about the industry. He say what he want, he do what he want. So, just for me seeing how he been moving, I fuck with NBA Youngboy, man, and, his trial just came up. It came and went. That was about 2-3 weeks ago. they found him not guilty on a gun charge, man. And if you would have seen the shit that the DA was doing, they talking about his jewelry, they talking about his music, they talking about everything but the gun charge. And if you followed the case like me, I'm not going to break down. See, that I would have did that 2 weeks ago when the story was fresher, but I'm sure everybody knows it right now, so I'm not going to break down the whole case. But if you break down the whole case and see the evidence that they had against him, it was clear as day he was going to beat that case, man. So, NBA Youngboy found not guilty on his gun charge, man. He got one more charge in Louisiana, I think another gun charge that they say that case is a lot weaker than the case that he just had in LA. So he gonna beat it, man. And I think Youngboy gonna be back on the streets, man. He's one of the newer artists that I do listen to. And he said his first show was in Chirac. He got beef with Dirk and them. He said his first show is in Chirac. He trying to stand on business. And that's the reason why I like him. He ain't running from no smoke. He ain't ducking from no smoke. He going to Chirac first show. I salute that. I fuck with that. The nigga ain't stupid. Of course he going to have man security. It's not like he going to be walking around the streets. He ain't going to be walking around O Block on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But still, just the fact that he made that statement, everybody know what that mean, man. It ain't like he going out there, but everybody know what he's saying. And he's saying he ain't scared. He ain't worried about them niggas, man. And that's the type of shit I like to see. A lot of these niggas nowadays, they bitch up. They bitch up or they choose sides or they try to go get with they ops, you know what I'm saying, and try to link up. I don't see that from Youngboy. I see Youngboy standing on business by himself with his niggas. I don't see him trying to join up with the FBG niggas or anybody else that don't fuck. I see that he out there on his own saying fuck them niggas. And that's the type of nigga I like because that's the type of nigga I am. You know what I'm saying? So salute NBA Youngboy, man. I like that I'm happy that he was found not guilty and shit, man. That shit was dope for sure. One other old, so this is kind of old too, but this is the last little old shit I got. Then we're going to get into more current shit that's going on, in the last week or so. But I seen, there was a concert over in London. It was a mega concert. All of these motherfuckers was over there. All the top rappers was over there. Nicki, Cardi, Travis Scott, Dirk, Baby, Kodak. All of the big time artists was over there. And Nicki Minaj went over there, right? And I was watching the clips of Nicki in London, how her fans was going crazy for her. She got the way you would think it was the motherfucking Beatles. The way that motherfuckers was chasing her in the street. They was chasing the car down the street. I guess she hopped out for a meet and greet. They surrounded her. She couldn't move. And I just want to say all of that to say, and I was looking in the crowd. I was like, these was grown adults. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there were some teenagers and all that, but I seen a majority of adults. How could you be a grown-ass person and you that big of a dick rider of a artist? I'm a fan of artists. I like artists too. But at the end of the day, we are grown and they are humans just like us. They bleed just like us. If I see, okay, let's say I see Jay-Z, my favorite rapper. I see Jay-Z. Oh, okay, what's up? I'm going to definitely, what up, Hov? You know what I'm saying? I may even try to get a picture. If you don't want to get a picture, cool. But when I see him, first of all, I'm not going to be screaming, Jay-Z going crazy. That's just another, they're artists. I like their music and all that. They're dope. But that's just another person like me. So I'm not going to be going crazy, about to faint, acting wild. That's some weirdo shit to me. And then on top of that, when the car pulls off that she's in, I'm not going to be chasing the car down the street. What you expect her to do? To get out the car and talk to y'all? Of course she's going to keep rolling. Y'all motherfuckers is chasing her down the street like some motherfucking Looney Tunes. What the fuck? I want to know the mentality of them type of fans, them super fans that will chase after the car, that will just scream at the top of their lungs when they see an artist in Chipotle. It's okay to say what's up. It's okay to ask for a picture. But the level of dick riding is unbelievable. And that's why motherfuckers be stuck where they be stuck at, man. Because motherfuckers is so worried about what Nicki and Ari and Cardi and them is doing. Y'all ain't worried about your own lives. Y'all ain't worried about getting a better job. Y'all cool with the job y'all got. So I ain't worried about bossing up. And that's why y'all be stuck where they stuck. And y'all motherfuckers feel see, this is what I want to say. I feel like people that act like that, run after cars and go crazy when they see celebrities, they do that because they put them on such a pedestal that they feel like they can't be that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to say, I don't believe that. I believe anybody can be a superstar. You know, everybody's already a superstar in their own right, excuse me. But I believe anybody can be a superstar. Anybody can be big at whatever profession that you got to do. It ain't got to be just music. It could be a doctor. It could be a lawyer. It could be a nurse. Whatever you working towards, you can be a big dog. You know what I'm saying? In your field, you just got to work towards it, man. I feel like people that do that type of dick riding shit, they already gave up on life. They don't feel like they can be that. So when they see somebody that is that, they go crazy and lose their minds. But I feel like never lose your self-confidence, y'all. Never forget who you are at the end of the day. And a nigga like me is never chasing no cars because I feel like one day I could be the motherfucker sitting in that car and they chasing after me. So I'm never going to chase after no cars, man. I have some dignity, have some self-respect, man. I don't know what's up with the world nowadays, man, but shit ain't right, man. Real quick, I just seen a video of Ari. She was at, what's that water park called in New York? She was at American Dream. I guess she did a walkthrough. And she had the motherfucker packed. I ain't gonna lie, she had it packed, but I had to watch the video and I had to think in my head, like, why are they all out there to see Ari? She's not a rapper. She's not a singer. She doesn't do nothing. So the show was her and them playing the DJ, playing other people's music, and her just singing along to it. And everybody like, oh my God, Ari, oh my God. And I'm just like, what the fuck type of dick frying shit is that? Ari's cute. She got a fat ass. She's sexy. Yeah, I'm with that. But paying money to go see Ari at a fucking water park is crazy, my nigga. She's not an artist. She's not nothing. So, like, we just making these type of people richer and richer when we pay that $100, $200 to get inside and all of that. We just making them richer and richer, and we just blowing up their heads more and more. Because I know in her head, she thinking like, damn, all these people love me just because I look good. I don't rap. I don't sing. I don't do nothing. She thinks she the shit. And I can't blame her for thinking that because she is the shit. If you got a fucking fan base just for having a fat ass and you can bring out 300 people to the club and you not even do nothing, motherfuckers just looking at you in the VIP section. That's weird, y'all. We gotta get back to the what's the word I'm looking for? We gotta get back to the dignity and the honor within ourselves, man, and stop raising all these other people up on pedestals and raising yourself up on pedestals. Like, shit just be ridiculous out here. Believe that. T-Pain disrespected Tupac. Listen, man. T-Pain went on an interview talking some shit like, oh, if Pac was alive today, he would have got smoked even quicker because of his attitude. He wouldn't be nobody in the rap game because he wouldn't be able to stand up lyrically. And it's just like, yo, T-Pain, shut your fucking ass up. You sound like a fucking goofy. How could you say that if Pac was alive today, and I'm a Tupac fan, y'all, so when I seen this shit really ate me up. How could you say that if Pac wasn't alive today, he couldn't stand up lyrically to the guys that's out now? Pac died in 96. So you think that he wouldn't evolved lyrically? You think that he wouldn't evolved? You think that he would have still been rapping the same cadence and the same melodies in the same way as in 96 and 2022? You sound fucking stupid, T-Pain. Like, and he would have got smoked quicker. I don't think he would have got smoked quicker because Pac would be a fucking billionaire, 2, 3, 4 billion in his account now. And he would be somewhere so far away. Come on, man. Nobody would even want to touch him. I don't think too many people wanted to kill Pac anyway. He only got killed because he got caught up in some smoke that night and niggas laid him out. He didn't know what was going on. But if Pac was, he would be like, what, 40, 50 by now? If Pac was alive, I don't think nobody would want to hurt him, just like don't nobody want to hurt Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I believe he would be changing the world way more than Jay. Jay-Z don't really do shit if we're going to keep it real. Drake don't do shit if we're going to keep it real as far as, trying to change the world. Jay-Z, he's in the sports game. He's in the, alcohol game. And I believe, yeah, Pac might have been in that shit too, but Pac would have been in the politics. He would have been into something different to change the world for everybody, not just hip hop fans, So T-Pain, you need to shut your goofy ass up. And to be honest, you ain't even qualified to speak on a nigga like Pac, to be on that disrespectful. You ain't even qualified for that. You're a goofy for real. You know what I'm saying? Your music career is motherfucking dead. So just because your career is dead, you think Pac's career would be dead? What are you talking about? And you talking about it wouldn't have been safe for Pac. Now that you made that comment, it ain't, I don't know if it's safe for you out in Cali all around. You know what I'm saying? Like how could it be safe for you? Oh, because you up in the hills and you run around and you ain't in the trenches and you don't see anything. Exactly the same place Pac would have been. But the difference between you and Pac is that he would have actually still been touching the streets, I believe. He would have still been stepping through the projects. That's a real nigga. You ain't nothing. You a fucking goofy, T-Pain. Don't ever speak about a nigga like Pac because I'll smack the shit out you for Pac. And I don't even know him. I'm a Pittsburgh nigga and I'm 30 years old and I'll smack you. So just imagine with some of the people that's way closer and no Pac and some of the LA niggas, just imagine what they'll do to you. And I'll smack you for that disrespectful comment. Because when I seen that shit put me in a tiffy, man. I'm like, what's up with this nigga, man? This nigga's a straight cornball. And see, that's the problem when we give the microphones to these fake niggas, these cornballs, and just let them talk. It's too many lame ass niggas out here with platforms. And that's the reason why I started my podcast. So I can speak on the real shit and I can talk about the real shit. It's too many fuck niggas out here with microphones just looking for content and they just saying anything for some clicks. Niggas will say anything for some clickbait now. And that shit is corny, man. You niggas is fuck niggas, man. And T-Pain, you's a clown. And now that you said that, I'm done. I never really was a big, you had a couple hits, buy you a drink, you know what I'm saying, love with a stripper. I fuck with all that. But don't nobody listen to your new shit. Don't nobody fucking looking for no T-Pain now. And now that you made that lame ass comment against the big homie Pac, I'm definitely not fucking with your music no more. You ever come on my Apple Music on some shuffle shit, I'm clicking skip. You're done. Fuck T-Pain, nigga. We standing on that. Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner is in Russia, man, locked up, man. They having a big thing about her trying to come home. You know, I heard LeBron say if people were saying if that was LeBron would already be home already. That's debatable. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is still a nigga, and that's Russia. Russia don't fuck with Americans. They don't fuck with white Americans. They don't fuck with black Americans even more. So, I don't know. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? And then LeBron said some corny shit. Oh, why would she even want to come back to America at this point? Huh? Where's she going to go? What are you talking about, man? You got to understand that she's over there in the middle of a war. She caught up in some shit that's the middle of a war right now. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, you know, she's like a political prisoner right now. You know what I'm saying? She pled guilty in trial. She got caught over there with some weed. I guess some marijuana vapes or whatever. She got caught up over there with some oil or whatever. And I don't know. I'm sure in the next episode I'm gonna talk about it more. But I heard some people were saying that she might get 10 years when America or Russia is trying to make a deal. They're trying to give Brittany Griner back for a Russian arms dealer that was selling nuclear weapons all around the world, and America ain't with it. They're not trying to let this guy go. I gotta be real with you, man. I'm kind of on that side of the fence with it, man. First of all, if I'm the president, if I'm a high-powered type nigga, I'm not giving away a Russian's arm dealers that was selling weapons of mass destruction all around the world for a basketball player. Fuck NBA or WNBA for a basketball player that got caught up with some weed. You know, at the end of the day, the one thing I don't like about this new age shit, and I know I've been talking about a lot of shit I don't like in this new age shit, but I'm just telling y'all how fucked up it is out here. The one thing I don't like in this new age world, man, is there's no self-accountability. Nobody is accepting responsibility for the errors in the rules that they break. You know what I'm saying? If you break a law, you break a law. She knew damn well not to go over there with no weed. Why are you going over there with no weed? Especially, maybe I know she plays basketball in Russia during her off season. Okay, so maybe she did it a couple times. That's cool. But you got to be self-aware and realize, right now, they in the middle of a war. Shit cracking right now. Right now, they tightening down on things. And you need to toss that weed pen. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no plugs or connects where you can get a little sack out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why take the risk? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I feel sorry for her. I do hope they free her and all of that. But we got to hold each other accountable for our actions, man. And it's not always okay. It's not okay to just break some of these laws and think because, oh, I'm a basketball player, oh, I'm rich, oh, I'm this, I'm that, you can get away with it. That shit might fly in America, but you in Russia now. That nigga Putin don't give a fuck about Biden. He don't give a fuck about none of us. So, yeah, they playing hardball with her. And do I think it's right? No, I don't think it's right. Yes, I do think she should come home. But on the other, and of course, if they give her 10 years, of 100%, I think that's super excessive. But if they have to sit her down for a year or two, it already been like 6-7 months. If she got to sit down for a year or two, hey, that's their laws. When you go to these different countries, you got to play by their rules. Hey, you should have been smarter, man. You won't ever hear no story about me taking no weed to one of these other countries, man. Because you don't know what the fuck they can do to you. It's not America. They ain't playing by America's rules. And we got smoke with Russia. We just pulled out all of our businesses from Russia and shit like that during the war and all of that. Russia is mad at us. So, yeah, they're playing hardball. So you got to be more aware, man. So I feel bad for Brittany Griner. I hope she comes home. But at the end of the day, we need to start holding each other responsible for our actions. We can't just think, oh, well, it's just some weed, let it slide. I feel like it's just some weed. Anybody that know me know I'm a smoker. They know I love weed and all of that. Former smoker. They know I love weed and all of that and all of that. But it's like, you got to think before you act. That's like taking a pistol on a plane. That's like if motherfucking Jay-Z took a pistol on the plane and he get locked up. And everybody's like, oh, that's Jay-Z. Why y'all got him locked up? Just free Hov, free Hov. Listen, I fuck with Hov. I'm a big fan. You know what I'm saying? Any rapper, Drake, you put anybody there. Anybody. I don't even want to say something. But you can't just feel like you're above the law. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you're above the law, that's how you end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? And, everybody knows I'm a fuck the police, anarchist type nigga. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want. But you got to be careful out here with that type of mentality, man. Because it only take one time for you to slip up, and now you doing 10 years like Brittany Griner, like they claim she's going to do. I just wish that we hold each other more accountable of our actions, man. This shit is ridiculous, man. Everybody's coming out with a motherfucking boo-hoo sad parade when really, she made a mistake. And yes, it's a costly mistake, and yes, it's not cool. But it's not our rules. You know what I'm saying? When the Russians did it, I don't know if he was selling work in the United States or not. But America, the CIA, the FBI, we go overseas and get motherfuckers all the time from other countries and don't let them out. Look at El Chapo. We ain't got El Chapo. He don't live here. He live in Colombia. And we ain't letting him out. We don't care what the Colombian government says. So if we playing by them rules, why should Russia change it up? And Russia bow down on us. I'm sorry to say it, y'all. And everybody knows I'm in America. I love America. But in my opinion, America is the number one country in the world no more. I don't think that, we're so far ahead like how we used to be. I think that we fell off a little bit, and there's a lot of different reasons for that, that I really won't get into because I'm not really a politicky ass nigga. But I mean, the education, the whole Donald Trump shit, a lot of other shit. These other countries ain't looking at America like we the almighty no more. There's other countries out there, that feel like they the shit now. So motherfuckers ain't necessarily listening to us and following the rules like how they used to, or bowing down to us, not following the rules, or, bowing down to us like they used to. So you got to keep that in mind when you go into another country. You go to some of these other countries, you better be careful, man. You say you're an American, somebody might try to do something to you, man. Put a case on you, who knows, anything. So we just, as Americans, especially as Black Americans, which is a whole different situation. We niggas too. We got to be a lot more careful, man. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, free Brittany Griner. Believe that. All right. I just seen on Instagram earlier today, Blueface and Christian Rock. They just was fighting on the streets. Blueface had a upcoming celebrity boxing match coming up, and they canceled the fight because like this domestic violence situation. And I feel bad for Blueface, man, because everybody seen this Christian Rock girl. Everybody seen her throwing blows on the little TV show she's at. Everybody knows that she beat up Blueface's mom and the sister. Everybody can see that she get down like that. And from the video that I saw, Blueface was trying to walk away. He was trying to keep it. He knew the cameras was rolling, but this girl she was untamed. She was untamed, and she just attacked that man, and that man felt like he had to do what he had to do to get off of her. I don't think it's wrong, but I don't think it's right either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what you supposed to do if a girl is punching you in the face and you a man? What you going to do? The natural reaction is to defend yourself no matter who it is. So yeah, he tussled with her, and now they talking about cancel him and all of that. I don't think that's right, man. I think we all, like I said, we looking at this wrong, man. I think Blueface is the victim in here. But then again, he took her home and they were sleeping together and they making videos and shit. So it just seemed like it's just a real toxic relationship. And I feel bad for him because, I've been there too. I've been in some toxic shit too, but never to the point where I'm actually really kind of throwing blows at a bitch, because I'm just not that type of man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody made mistakes before, and I would be lying if I got on my podcast and said that I didn't make mistakes. We all made mistakes before, but I don't know, man. I think that they both need some therapy, honestly. A lot of black people sleep this therapy shit, man. And they sleep getting your mental health right, Because what they're doing is toxic. It's not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on there laughing and thinking it's a joke. Oh, look at Christian Rock. Look, she did this, she did that. She's crazy. That's my bitch. And, laughing at Blueface. I don't think it's funny on either side, man. I think that they both need serious help. You know what I'm saying? And Blueface, I don't give a fuck what your mom ever did to you in life. You letting a female that's not your, that's a bitch that you fucking, you letting her put hands on your mother. That's like really crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that shows that he got some real deep issues. Maybe it's deep seated with his past, with his childhood, with his mother, but all of that shit though, that Blueface Christian Rock saga is a sad story, man, and I don't think it's nothing to make fun of. I think we need to pray for Blueface, pray for Christian Rock, because she definitely needs some therapy. But so do Blueface. They need mental help, man. They need mental help. I hope that neither one of them end up in jail about this or about something that's going to happen in future, because you can see how toxic and how bad it is, man. It's unfortunate, but I hope they get that together. Let me see what else I got. I got a couple more topics, man. I just wanted to get back in the rhythm of things. I had to drop an episode. I'm getting ready to go back on the road tomorrow, so I'm sitting here in my crib and I'm thinking, I'm getting ready to go back on the road. Let me put an episode out here, man, and show y'all the energy. Let y'all know that I'm still here and I'm never gonna stop this shit. New music. Beyonce dropped some new shit, man, and I'm in the beehive. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm not one of them Nicki Minaj fans that's going to chase her down the street and go crazy about her and all of that shit, but I love some Beyonce, man. Beyonce can never do wrong. So even though the album, it's like some dance hall, some party type shit, even though it may not be the album that I'm used to from Beyonce, it may not fully be my cup of tea, I'm fucking with that Beyonce album no matter what. I'm going to never say nothing bad about her. Shout out to Beyonce. She's that bitch. She's that woman. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. She's all of that. Go listen to that new Beyonce, even though I'm sure you already have, because who doesn't love Beyonce? It's like Beyonce, Rihanna. Them is like the two females in the entertainment industry that I never heard nobody say, yo, I don't fuck with them. How could you not fuck with Beyonce? How could you not, unless you Khalees, haha. But how could you not fuck with Beyonce? How could you not fuck with Rihanna? Them is some two real ass bitches, respectfully. Women, excuse me. Them is some two real ass women. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Beyonce, her new album and all that. Looking sexy as hell on the album cover. I know she got something done. I know she got them titties done. She got some lipo or something. Cause you know, Beyonce's in her 40s now. And that album cover, woo, snatched. I ain't gonna lie. She take her back to the Dangerously in Love days, the way that she was looking. Beyonce's sexy as fuck. And you'll never hear me disrespect her. Shout out to Hov. Oh, a new song that I really like that I just want to talk about real quick. That nigga Kodak Black. I don't feel like Kodak Black gets his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Mainly because, you know, when he first came in the game, he got a lot of little weird charges on him and shit like that. You know, sexual assault charges and shit like that. And that shit ain't cool and all of that. But at the end of the day, the jury said not guilty. So I'm going to go with the jury, not guilty. And I'm fucking with Kodak Black. I feel like Kodak Black, he been dropping some heat these last 2 years. You know, well, I'll say the last year with the Super Gremlin and shit. Niggas is sleeping on him. I'm telling you, he just dropped a new song with King Combs, Diddy's little son, on that Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Bad Boy. Always upgraded from my last whore. Hey, that shit is heat. If I wish they would have dropped that in like May, I feel like that would have been the summer hit. That shit is heat, man. Go listen to that new Kodak Black and that King Combs. That's what's in my Serato right now, man. I'm fucking with that the long way. Kodak Black, and then he real funny with the wordplay too. A lot of niggas don't catch on to what he be saying, but he be spitting some shit. I'm sorry to say, I'm fucking with Kodak. Believe that. Couple more joints before I get up out of here. I just seen this morning Mystical rape charges. Charged again. This is the 4th time he caught a rape case. How does this nigga keep... Now, see, it's one thing if, you know, you catch some shit, you know, once, you know what I'm saying? You get accused of some shit once because, you know, that could be anything. Twice, you know, you may have a copycat. You know what I'm saying? If you get it 2 times, I'm like, I'm kind of looking at you funny, but we'll see the evidence and we'll see what the jury got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga Mystical, this is like his 4th rape case. And he been catching rape cases since I was like 16, 17 years old. What's up with this guy, man? This guy's a certified creep. I'm sorry to say it. I don't need to hear the fucking jury or none of that. I don't need to hear what happened with the case. Because this is your 4th time catching a rape case. What you be doing to these women, man? You know, what be going on where they feel like they gotta go file charges? What type of shit is you on, man? See, niggas is living in them no limit days when they was bout it and all that. Niggas is still stuck in them days and he think, oh, I'm Mystical, I can get any bitch. Nah, man, these hoes is bougie as fuck nowadays. They don't give a fuck that you Mystical. They know you ain't got no real money. Of course, you got more money than them, but they'll say you ain't got no money. That's a whole different subject. But I mean, what's up with this nigga Mystical, man? You keep catching rape charges and shit. Now I'm looking at you funny, man. You really need to get it together. I feel like motherfuckers that commit rape crimes, sexual assault crimes, and crimes against children, those are the scum of the earth. Those are the niggas that need to be locked under the jail. Those are the niggas that need to be put to death. I don't fuck with that because that's creepy, nigga. You fucking with the kids, you sexually assaulting women, raping, and then it's rape. It's not sexual assault, it's a rape case. Your 4th one. They gonna hang that boy, man. He gonna get some time. I don't know if he ever coming home, man. He gonna get the Bill Cosby. He gonna get the R. Kelly treatment. Bill Cosby came home after a couple years. He's gonna be done, and he ain't got no money like R. Kelly, so he ain't gonna be able to fight it the way he gonna. Look for him to plea out to a 15 or 20 ball because that nigga is a creep, and we don't fuck with niggas that, you know, violate women on that level. That ain't cool at all. So. We ain't fucking with Mystical and them rape charges, man. Get his lame ass the fuck out of here. What else I got? Okay. I got 2 more things I'm going to talk about. Deshaun Watson. Speaking of fucking creeps and sexual assault cases, Deshaun Watson just got a 6-game suspension that I just seen today, like literally 15 minutes before I started recording this podcast. I just seen that the NFL is appealing it. He only got 6 games. Do I think it's fair or unfair? I think it's fair. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's fair. You we got to remember he didn't get any criminal charges. These was all civil cases. He settled all of the civil cases except for 4. He paid them all off. So to me, that seemed like I think he had 24 total and he paid off 20. Excuse me, and only 4 wanted to take it further. So to me, I'm sorry to say it's sorry, excuse me. So to me, it seemed, it didn't seem like they cared about him going to jail, or they was really so pressing. They wanted the criminal charges to pop up. It smells like a money grab to me. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It smells like a money grab. He already sat out the whole year last year. Yes, I know he wasn't technically suspended, but if he would have tried to play, they would have put him on the commissioner's exempt list. They would have did some shit to him, man. So Deshaun Watson, the 6-game suspension, he paid off the settlements. He's not getting no criminal charges. They wanted him to go for a whole season. I think him being away from football for 2 years, I don't think that would necessarily be fair, man. I don't think that would be fair. So 6 games, whether it's 6 games, 8 games, even if he got 10 games, I would have said, okay, that's fair. I think 10 games was the max that he should have got. So I'm okay with the Deshaun Watson ruling. I'm not a Browns fan at all. I don't give a fuck about what he does on the field. I don't give a fuck about what they do on the field. But as far as the case and all of that, I do think that ruling was fair. And I stand by the judge that gave it to him. See, now Goodell and them is pissed because Goodell and them wanted a year. Why did they want a year? Because of the public outcry. See, these niggas is bitches. They bite down when it's public outcry. But they didn't give Big Ben no year. They didn't give fucking Greg Hardy no year. It's just. But you give a year to the receipt Calvin Ridley for gambling. These guys, they're just the NFL, these billion-dollar conglomerates, they just so messy and so mixed up with this shit, man. You just don't know what's what, man. So now they're pissed that he got a year. Why? I don't fucking know. But I agree with the 6 games. I hope that he only gets 6 games. I hope that Goodell don't do no weird shit and try to X him out for the season. Because I don't think that would be right. I think that would be fucked up. I just don't agree with it. Rest in peace, Bill Russell, as well, while I'm on the sports shit. Rest in peace, Bill Russell, for sure. And, okay, it's going to be my last topic before I wrap it up, man. Rest in peace, Jaydayoungin, man. Jaydayoungin got ambushed outside of I think it was his mom's crib. He got ambushed. They hit him up like 8 times. Jaydayoungin is dead, y'all. It's sad because I think the boy was only like 24, 25 years old, man. This he got gunned down in broad daylight. They said 4 or 5 shooters, 2 in the front, 3 in the back, some crazy shit, man. And they gunned his ass down. And it's just another sad tale that's going on out here, man. Because it's like, damn, Jaydayoungin, he seemed like a good rapper, but at the end of the day, you never know what these little niggas is doing in the streets. You never know what they really doing out here, man. And these little young niggas nowadays, they ain't got no pics. They don't give a fuck. And, jealousy is a motherfucker, man. I just like that clip that Little Boozy said on Vlad was the realest shit. And every time a rapper dies in the city, I always go back and listen to it. Whether it's Dolph, Nipsey Hussle, and now Jaydayoungin. Rappers will get killed in their own city, man. There's too many niggas out here hating. They grew up with you. They knew you. And now they jealous and they want to smoke you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad story, man, of another black man slain down in the streets. And I wasn't really a Jaydayoungin fan at all, honestly. I can't even lie. It's sad because I didn't really start listening to his music until he was dead. And it's like, damn, a couple of them joints was bangers for real. He was actually a pretty nice rapper. I was actually fucking with some of them joints after he died. But it's sad, man. It's sad. I feel like if you a gangster rapper, man, and you standing on that shit, you need to get up out your city, man, because it can be a sad tale, man, just like how it was for Jaydayoungin, man. So rest in peace to that young boy, man. I just hope that, I'm with all the gangster shit. I'm with all of this shit, but it's like sometimes, my niggas, we got to stop and think. We got to really stop and think, is this shit really taking a life over? You know what I'm saying? What if you get caught? Is it really worth sitting the rest of your life in jail over? You know what I'm saying? Over a bitch, over some money. You know what I'm saying? Unless that nigga killed one of your peoples, which, from all indications, I don't think that he was out there murdering shit like that. I just think he was just a nigga running his mouth. The regular street beef, regular street shit, you know what I'm saying? Money and bitches, you know what I'm saying? Is that shit really worth it, man? To really take another black man off this earth, man? See, I'm trying to get on some. I'm getting older, man, so I'm starting to think of shit like that, man. Like, we all black men at the end of the day, man. And, I hate to sound like an old head, man, but this black on black violence, man, the shit is fucked up, man. And I really wish that we could, I know that it's impossible for all the beefs to stop. Niggas is going to keep getting killed before him and after him. But I really wish that this shit would slow down, man, because it's all this doing is fucking up the youth and fucking up the next generation. And all it's going to be is murder, murder, murder. I can't imagine what's going to happen 50 years from now, you know what I'm saying, with the murders and shit like that. These young niggas is already catching wreck at 12, 13, 14. 10, 15 years from now, it's going to be 8-year-old killers, 9-year-old killers, gang banging, knowing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Knowing they killing something, not just accidentally killing. It's tough out here. It's a cold world out here, man. So all y'all niggas, man, listen to me. I suggest y'all stay dangerous, man, and keep your head out the shit, man. Stay out the way, man. If you ain't with that shit, man, get on the sidewalk for real. Cause ain't nobody and it's not being a bitch. You're not a bitch for wanting to play on the sidewalk. It's about playing smart. It ain't about being gangster. It's about playing smart and living a full life, man. Too many. I'm seeing too many young niggas dying out at early 20s, early 20s, mid 20s. That ain't no full life, man. Niggas is barely living. They barely got to live a life. 20 years in the grand scheme of things ain't shit, man. And it's just sad, man. It made me sad, man. It made me sad to see another black man smoked out like that, man. And it's happening every day. It's happening in my hood. It's happening in your hood. It's happening every day. And just because it's a celebrity, I don't feel, any worse. I feel bad when I hear about, niggas up the street getting smoked from me, man. I just feel like we all need to, really think about life, man, and think about the true meaning of the shit and what we out here to do, man. And ain't nobody's calling in life is to kill another man, kill another woman, another black man. That's nobody's calling out here, man. I think we all need to really focus on what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? The real enemy. I ain't going to say who, but y'all know who the real enemy is. We need to focus on that, man, and focus on our lives, bossing up, getting money, taking care of our family, doing shit like that, instead of wasting our time, wasting our lives, throwing our lives down the drain, trying to go kill another black man over something that's really petty in the grand scheme of things, That's just how I feel, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Jaydayoungin, believe that. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up, man. Them been my topics. I ain't really got nothing else to talk about. I felt like I spoke some real shit this episode, man. I'm going to try to do some episodes, as soon as I can. Like I said, I only drop when I feel like talking about the topics, but I want to give y'all more episodes. I want to make sure that niggas know that I'm out here in this podcast shit. I see these local podcast niggas out here doing podcasts, and these niggas got goofy ass guests, and they got a lot of weird shit going on. I'm never going to go out like that, y'all. Like, it's either going to be me, or if I'm going to interview somebody, it's going to be somebody that everybody listening to my podcast knows. It ain't going to be the local hairdresser bitch from down the street. I see a lot of niggas out here in this podcast shit doing some weird shit, But salute to them, though. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's Everybody Hates Chubb's podcast, man. Fuck with me. Follow me on all platforms. The realest nigga is back. This podcast shit is never stopping. I'm a solo production. I don't need nobody to help me. I'm doing my own thing. Fuck everybody, and I'm standing on business. And if you don't like it, then come holler at me, man. I'm about to get on the road on my CDL shit. I'm about to do my thing. And as soon as I get back, man, I'm sure there's going to be some more news. And I'm going to fuck with y'all as long as y'all fucking with me. You heard? Thank you for listening. If you got to this far, thank you for listening. I salute you. I appreciate you, man. Love. Everybody Hates Chubb's podcast. I'm going to see y'all in a second. Believe that.